I'm goofy. All right, let's put it up. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. 7-round mock draft. Even though we only got 5 rounds, we only got picks all the way up to the 5th round. I mean, all right. So let's see what happens, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, I'm gonna need y'all help because I really be taking along with these mock. I be taking along with these mock drafts. I'm gonna freestyle this mock draft, y'all, and I be taking long because I be overthinking it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this stuff is hard to do. I can't imagine being a GM. This is a hard job, bro. Like, you really got to. Everybody's a straight up. It's no guarantees in the draft, and you have to be able to make the right picks. And if you strike out, you're getting fired, bro. You're getting fired straight up. I don't care how much videos you watch of a player. You just have to get lucky sometimes, because some of these times you go watch all these videos and then these dudes won't be good. Like, I'm like, how is he not good? This man was doing his thing in college. You know what I mean? Sometimes. And then sometimes when you see, you're like, where did this guy come from? You ain't see too much tape on this player, and this guy's a straight up baller. You know what I mean? So it's so risky, but the more tape, the better, I guess. But it's like a gut feeling, and you got to really interview each prospect, because you got to like see where their mindset is. All right, so let's get started, y'all. Let's just start it. And I'm gonna be nosy. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna be nosy. I stopped at the 20. Let me just see what we got. So Cam Ward went number 1. Travis Hunter went number 2. Oh man, they went tackle for the Giants. Will Campbell. Hold on. That might be because Sam Darnold got traded. No, not traded. Sam Darnold signed with the Giants. That's the only way I can see that happening. Or Aaron Rodgers signed with the Giants. Why would you skip on Sanders? I'm so confused, bro. And Sanders, if that happens, he's going to drop. Hold on. Let's see where he drops to. Mason Graham drops to number 7. Whoa. Huh? So we got, hold on now. Will Johnson to the Falcons. I like Will Johnson. Kenneth Grant went to the dang on Cardinals, bro. What the heck? Hold on. Where did he get drafted? Did he drop? Hold on. Let me see. Am I missing Sanders? I know I'm not tripping, bro. I didn't see Sanders. Where's Sanders at? What? Amari Hampton went 23rd. Hold on now. Hold on. Sanders didn't get picked. What's going on with Shedeur Sanders? They got him ranked number 47, y'all. They got him as a 2nd-round pick. What happened? Is it something that's... Maybe I got to watch more film. But I thought this man could have possibly been the number 1 quarterback in this draft at one point. I don't know if it's just the hype because of his father's name, his last name, but I thought Shedeur had a good season, right? What's going on? Yo, that's crazy. Wow. That is crazy. We're not in the business of a quarterback, so it don't matter for us, but just to see how things go, bro. You know, PFF don't be accurate a lot of the times, but sometimes they be knowing what they talking about, bro. And if that's true, I don't know. I have no clue. All right, so we got some choices. We got Starks, safety, Georgia. He's ranked 9th, and he dropped to us at 24. We can go safety, big-time safety out of Georgia. We could go defensive end, James Pierce Jr. We can go, we're not going tackle. We're not defensive tackle. We can go defensive tackle, Derek Harmon from Oregon. We can go Darius Alexander, defensive tackle from Toledo. We could go Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan is dropping too. Yo, I don't know what's going on. What am I doing here, y'all? What am I supposed to do right here? Am I supposed to just stick and pick when I know for a fact? Let me just see something. There's Derek Harmon, Darius Alexander, and Walter Nolan. There's 3 defensive tackles on the board. I could trade back, and I might still be able to get one and get additional picks. I'm curious. All right, so Washington. I'm not trading out the first round. All right, let me look. We'll see what Washington got. So if I get their, hold on, let me just see. They're so 29th and 61 for the 24th. Would I take that chance? Should I take that chance? I'm gonna look at the comments, or should I look at another team? So if we trade back a little bit further, like Kansas City, nah, we're not doing that. We're gonna go with Washington. If we do anything, we're gonna do Washington. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Starks. I got Starks. I got safeties are real. Yes. So we going Starks. Is that what we doing, y'all? I'm going. We going Starks, bro. We going Starks, but I could trade back, bro. I could trade back, but that is a steal, bro. We drafting Starks, bro, or we trading back, bro? Can y'all please let me know in the comments? Are we going Starks again? If you want me to draft Starks, I'll do it, bro. But this is a good opportunity to get more picks because we got some defensive tackles that we can get. If we trade back a couple of spots, we can still get one of the defensive tackles and get more picks. But if y'all want Starks, we can go that route, bro. We can definitely go that route. And I don't see why not. Trade back. Steve, what we doing, Steve? Eric says trade back. Anybody in the comments, chime in. Let me know what you think we should do. Should we draft? Should we draft another Georgia safety? Oh, he said nah. Let's go.
Talk that.
All right.
Talk.
Trade back. We trading back, y'all. We trading back. We can't go this route. We're not going this route. Let's see if they accept it. They said we're not going to do that, so we can see if we can get that and give me one of these. Nah. I take all these picks if I can. Nah, we ain't going to be able to get that. All right, so we traded back. We got the 79th, 29th, 206. And we'll see what happens. So we traded back. All right, let's resume. All right, so listen, we got Harmon and Alexander for defensive tackle still on the board. Nolan got drafted. So my guy Nolan got drafted. We do got Talik Williams, but I know people don't like Talik Williams because he stomp on JJ McCarthy's jersey. I think that was just rival stuff. I don't think it was that serious, but I understand why y'all don't want to draft him. And I like Talik, but I might like these two better. Derek Harmon or Darius Alexander. I'm a defensive tackle type guy right now. I'm going to keep it real because of the fact that we need to get that. Or we can go interior offensive line. I'm trying to look and see what we got. Because we got Kelvin Banks Jr. tackle, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Run blocking ability, potential ability gives him versatility. Can he do guard? His lack of arm length and hinder the offensive tackles, but he projects as an impact starter, either tackle or so he can play tackle or guard. What are we doing, y'all? So we got two choices. Kelvin Banks Jr. Banks, a 5-star recruit, started at left tackle for Texas since a true freshman season. He is the smaller side of 6'5" for NFL tackle. His arm length isn't a strength evident in how he leans into contact and onto his heels at times. Long defensive linemen can easily get their hands inside and pull him to the side on pull or push-pull moves. There is otherwise a lot to love. Banks is a great athlete, especially for a 320-pounder. He carries a good amount of weight in his lower half and posture chain to create power and anchor against bull rushes. He is excellent on the hoof in mid and outside zone blocking schemes though his feet can get clumsy as a pulling blocker. He is heat-seeking missile at the second level. Banks has the balance and foot speed to mirror pass rushers and hit appropriate depth, but he needs to work on his grip strength to maintain blocks longer. His run blocking ability and length could push him inside to guard. So look, he only allowed 1 sack, 2 hits, 7 hurries, played 15 games. He improved every year, 86.2, 320 pounds, 6'4". PFF Big Board got him ranked number 20, and we're at 29. Good value, very good value. Let me see what the chat is talking about. Trade back a few is just realistic. Trade back a few. Okay, yep. Still available. Yeah, what are we doing, y'all? Hold up. You said so Banks would be nice. You said Banks. All right, are we going Banks? Dylan Dotson, are we going Banks? Take them. We taking them, y'all. We taking them. We not going. Look, we got him. So look, we got our guy. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Thank you for everybody that helped me. We're going to go to take him, grab him. All right. Yup. So I got our guy. We got our guard / tackle, but really we're going to have him at guard. We don't need a tackle. So obviously we're going to have him at guard. So we debatably got the best guard in this draft, debatably. And of course, there's always going to be weaknesses. It's all about developing. And when we got a guard, man, I'm so excited about this. So we don't got to see Ed Ingram no more. We don't got to see Dalton Risner, even though Dalton Risner was all right. Blake Brandel was all right for just signing Dalton Risner just to cover up because Ed Ingram was just that bad for us. We had to do something, right? So I like that. I like that pick, y'all. I really think we did good with that first pick. All right, so now we are in the third round, and we have third round. I think we got 2 third-round picks. So 97th and the 79th, because we traded back one spot. So what are we doing here? Are we going? Let me see what the trade. We got some trade offers, but I think we're going to stick and pick. We could trade back, but I think we're going to stick and pick here. All right, so we got who's the best defensive tackle available? Jordan Phillips from Maryland, ranked number 80. I kind of want to go defensive tackle here, y'all. I'm not going to sit here and lie. We do have linebackers Chris Paul Jr. from Mississippi. I like him a lot. RJ Harvey, we can go get her running back now. RJ Harvey's pretty darn good. A lot of people like him. 1,578 rushing yards, 6.8 per carry, 22 touchdowns. First look, 5'9", 208 pounds. Harvey ranks well in PFF wins, above average metrics due to high missed tackles, forced averages as a rusher and a receiver. So he can do both, man. If he plays with more urgency and violence, he could be a productive NFL running back. So honestly, what are we doing here? I honestly want to go tackle, but let's see what Jordan Phillips' numbers look like. So played 12 games, has 0 sacks, 6 hits. Oh my gosh. 10 hurries. I don't think I like this because I need someone that can get me a couple of sacks, bro. Phillips is a compact, powerful defensive lineman with less than ideal length, but enough strength to make up for it. While he's unlikely to be regular pass rush contributor, he can serve as a rock-solid interior presence with enough power to contribute to any defensive front. I don't know about I like that. I need someone that can do a little bit of everything. You don't got to be like the best pass rusher, but I need someone that can demand a double team sometimes. You know, this is a top third pick right here. This is like the 15th pick in the third round. This is no. So let's see what else we got. Matter of fact, let me just look and see. And I'm going to get to the comments shortly, but I'm looking forward. I got to see this. I need some interior defensive line, bro. Like, what are we doing? We got Deion Walker from Kentucky, CJ West by Indiana, but I could get him later. I can get them later. Matter of fact, let me get to the draft. Let me get to the not the draft. Let me get to the chat. Skull, grab it. Pick Harvey. Pick Harvey. Harvey. Banks and Harvey would be. All right, we going Harvey. I don't even got to think about it. We going Harvey. I'm not even going to sit here and cap. I'm not going to sit here and act like we don't need a dang on running back. We need a running back badly. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. So we got Harvey. We got one of the best guards. We got one of the best running backs in the game. All right. So far, we looking real good. What are we doing? We still in the third round, y'all. We had 2 third-round picks in this draft because we traded back. Are we trading back a little bit? Or are we sticking and picking? Let's see what we got available. We got 99. If I go back a couple of spots, I don't think that's that bad and get a dish. Maybe I can get a 4th round pick or something. Let's see. Let me just see what I can do real quick. Let me see if I can work some magic real quick. Let's see if they'll accept. No, they said that will not be accepted. So Is 138? That's 10% chance to get accepted. They accepted it. All right, so I did trade back 2 spots. I traded back 2 spots. I think 138 is 138 it's either a late 4th round or a top 5th round pick. One of the two. So I got an additional pick, y'all. All right, so look, I traded back, got an additional pick. What are we doing right here, y'all? So we could go center, Jared Wilson. We can go defensive tackle, Deion Walker from Kentucky. I like this right here because I need 4 sacks, bro. I need that, bro. 18 hurries, 3 batted. He did take a step back from 2023 to 2024. First look, 6'6", 345 pounds. My gosh, 345 pounds defensive tackle. I'm already liking it already. With 4 sacks, Walker's measurables will jump out immediately, but his play on the field doesn't match the dominance suggested on paper. All right. He is versatile defensive lineman due to his height and length, but he needs more precision in his pass rushes and must hold his ground more consistently to be more than a rotational player. What do y'all think about Walker? Or do we go Jared Wilson? Because I'm thinking trenches right now, y'all. And matter of fact, let me see what we got. Let's see what our pick. So we got Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle from Texas. We got R.J. Harvey, running back, 3rd round, at UCF. And we're in the 3rd round right now, and I need y'all opinion on this. I need y'all help. So you said, what's up, Sarah? What's going on? What are we doing here, y'all? What are we doing here? Because we can honestly go center right here. We can get, because I don't want to see Bradbury. Look, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not hating, I'm just stating. I don't want our rookie, he's not a rookie, but y'all get what I'm saying. I don't want our young quarterback to have a center like Bradbury. And I mean that in no disrespect. But this man gets pushed back way too much. But I do want a defensive tackle. So hopefully, this is what I'm thinking, right? If I go Jared Wilson in the draft 100 overall, right? I'm hoping we get Milton Williams, free agent, defensive tackle. I need a defensive tackle in free agency, bro. Like, crazy got to do his thing in free agency. Because I think I might go center right here because my nightmare is we got our tackle, but he can play guard. He's going to play guard because we have 2 great tackles in Brian O'Neill and Christian Darrisaw, so we don't got to worry about the tackles. We got our guard in Kelvin Banks Jr. We got a running back in R.J. Harvey. I think we need to go center and hopefully Kwesi cooks and gets us a defensive tackle. What's y'all opinion? Before I make this, I'm not going to make this pick yet. Check defensive backs. All right, so check defensive backs. Let me check defensive backs real quick. That's another. We got some holes, bro. We do got some holes, bro, because we're going to lose Murphy. We got Kobe Bryant. That's a lot of Minnesota Vikings' favorite cornerback from Kansas. We got Mello Dotson. He's from Kansas as well. We got Jacob Parrish from Kansas State. Let me see what he's looking like. All right, so Parrish has the ability in recovery speed, thrive as a nickel defender in the NFL as long as he remains a reliable tackler. He has the potential to be a starting nickel and an important role player in man coverage. All right, I like him. But I think I don't know. That's a good one. So what y'all thinking? What do y'all think? I'm gonna pick whoever y'all want. I'm picking. Yeah, Kenneth Grant. But the problem, Sarah, I think Kenneth Grant's going to get drafted way too soon. He's not going to drop the 24. I just did a mock draft. Well, we're doing a mock draft right now. But he got drafted. What did he get drafted? By the Cardinals at number 16? I don't think he's dropping to us. If he does drop to us all day, every day, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Sarah, I agree 100% with you. I agree, sister Sarah. I agree with you, but at the same time, I don't think he dropping, bro. I don't think. I mean, not bro. I don't think he's dropping, Sarah. I don't think he's dropping. I think if he does drop, he might drop to like in the maybe like 20 at the like 20 maybe, and we'll have to trade up. But we don't have no picks to trade up unless we get rid of future picks. You know what I'm saying? Because we only got 4 picks in this draft, so I hope he can drop to us. I think we have a better chance of getting like a Nolan or the one bull from Oregon, the other guy. But I don't think we're gonna get him. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see what happens, but I think right now for the 3rd round, I think I'm gonna go center here, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to go Wilson and just hope the best. Hope the best we get a defensive tackle in free agency. So we're in the 4th round, y'all. We're in the 4th round. So let me just go over what we did. We traded back. We got debatably the best guard in the 1st round with the 29th overall pick. He could play tackle and guard, but they're saying that we don't need a tackle, so he's going to play guard for us. And then we got one of the best running backs in the draft, so I think that's going to work out for us. And R.J. Harvey. Then we went center. So we pretty much got the trenches on the offensive side of the ball. We pretty much went just all offense in this draft so far. So I'm looking to go defense for the 4th round. So for the 4th round, or we can double down on, I want to get another running back. I ain't gonna lie. We got Billy Bowman Jr., safety from Oklahoma. I think I got to go. I think we have to go. Where is the defensive tackles? Elijah, North Carolina cornerback. Barrow Jr., defensive tackle. We can get him later, but we have another pick. All right, so what are we doing here, y'all? I think I might go safety here. Billy Bowman Jr. Let's see what he's looking like. So he missed tackle. He be missing tackles. Like he be missing a lot of tackles. 5'10", 200 pounds. Whoever drafts Bowman will have to live with his tackling woes. See, that's the first thing I said. yo, that is literally the first thing I said. Because when you look at his stats, it says missed tackles 23.1% as like a red little dot there. I'm like, yo, and then it says missed tackles 15. So I'm not going this route. Hey, no, we're not even going to do that. I don't even need to read no more. I don't want to read no more, bro. I don't need to read no more about Billy Bowman Jr. Nah, we're not even going to even look like. All right, we can go Zy Alexander LSU. Let's see what Zy Alexander LSU gave up 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 81. He improved every year. That's one thing I like. Improved every year. Let's see. Coverage grade 81.8. Run defense 68.9. I'm not really caring about run defense for my corner too much. Man coverage 65.3. All right, let's see what this guy. So zone coverage 80s. He's very good in zone. All right, so 6'2", 194 pounds. Alexander is a fundamentally sound cover cornerback whose limited athleticism will likely make him either a zone-specific cornerback or a potential safety convert due to how reliable he is when tackling in run defense. So I might go Zy Alexander because I think we do need to get that corner. I think I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna go that route, y'all. I'm going that route. Zy Alexander. All right, so we're at pick 40. We're at pick 140, I mean. So what are we doing here? We want to stick and pick. I'm looking at tight end. We can go guard again. We can I'm hoping Crazy gets us a defensive tackle, man. Like I really do. And I look, I want to go Kenneth Grant, but my goodness, man, I don't know. I think one of these dudes can drop down. So we're going to see what we can do with this pick. I think we got to go either tight end. Nah, we don't need a tight end. Really. I think we could go either guard. This is how I'm looking. I'm looking at doubling down on running back or go get me or doubling down on guard. Luke Kandra from Cincinnati. 0 sacks allowed, 12 games played. What else? 1 hit, 7 hurries. 6'4", 323 pounds. Kandra's athleticism and measured approach to the game give him the floor of a solid zone scheme backup, and an average starter ceiling. We just need average. Anything better than what we got. You know what I'm saying? The end result will depend on ability to play with better pad level and flexibility. So he has to play with some good players to color. You know what I mean? I don't know. With some developing, you don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But I like Mullins from Michigan, the running back. I think have a good 1-2 punch in the running back room is a must, bro. Is a must. 6'2", 233 pounds. Mullins' game lacks some patience. So he's not patient due to the limited stint as a full-time running back, but his linebacker background, special teams experience. He played linebacker too? Hold on. Special teams experience, size, and mentality for yards after contact should lead to an NFL team. So he can supposed to play special teams. Taking a chance on him as he develops the rest of his skill set. I like that. Versatile. So what are we doing? I'm either going running back or guard here, y'all. Please leave in the comments below. Let me know what we doing right here. We will get Kenny Grant. I feel it in my I hope so. We are the Zy Alexander, long aggressive corner. Okay, so Dylan agreed with me with the Zy Alexander, so that's cool. So we did get our guy Zy. Vikings need a run stopper. I know, but I don't know. I think we can get him with our next pick, bro. I think because when it comes to the ranking, hold on. Let me see. We do need a run stopper. Matter of fact, let me see. You that's a good point. Maybe I need to get a DT right now. That's a good point. Let's see what the DTs are looking like right now. Let's see where we at. All right, so 155. I can get one of these dudes. Tonka, Tim Smith from Alabama, Barrow Jr. I can get him with my next pick. We're in the 5th round. We have 2 5th-round picks. I could get him with my next pick. I really think we need to go, or what do y'all think? What are we doing? If we go defensive tackle, it's one of these 3 right here. So 7 sacks. First look, 13 games. 21 hurries. I like that. 6'3", 290 pounds. Scouting summary coming soon. What? They don't even got the thing on summary. All right, so Tonka. I could get used to saying that. 5 sacks, 5 hits, 19 hurries, 2 batted. Let's see. First look, scouting summary coming soon. He's a little bit light. I need my defensive tackle to be a little like 300. I need a 300-pounder, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and cat. 2 sacks, 1 hit. Let's see his first look. 314. Smith is well-built defensive lineman for the NFL, but likely lacks the explosiveness to be more than a depth player with experience in many roles on the line. All right, so it's between these 2 right here. If y'all want to go defensive tackle, it's up to y'all though. Or you going guard? Go guard. All right, we're gonna go guard right here then. We're gonna go that guard. All right, so let me see. Let me go back up real quick. I'm gonna exit this. So we're gonna go guard here. So we went heavy on the offensive line. So we still in the 5th round. So we can go DT right here, no matter what, defensive tackle right here. And y'all just make the decision. Whatever defensive tackle y'all want, we getting. So it's between Tonka Hemingway or Tim Smith from Alabama or Junior Tafuna. Is that how you say it? My bad. Tafuna from Utah. All right, so it's between these 3. And if you're going by ranking, Tonka's the best when it comes to ranking, but that doesn't mean he's going to be the best. Smith. I'm not going to go Smith. I think I'm going to go Tonka. I like his name. Hopefully he's good. 5 sacks, 5 hits, 19 hurries, 288. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're in the 5th round. I'm not tripping too much, but I think I'm going to go this route. Tonka. Let me look at the comments real quick. Yeah, Tonka. Okay, we going Tonka. All right, so Tonka. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. All right, so we going Tonka. All right, so we got one more pick. And it's a 6th-round pick. So, what are we doing here, y'all? What are we doing here? All right, so let's see. I'm trying to just see what they got available right now. We can go. Oh crap, I'm going too far back. I'm not worrying about guard. I'm not worrying about center. We got our offensive line. We just not really sure about our defensive line. I'm not really worrying about that. Tafuna. He did improve every year. No hits, no sacks. 308. Tafuna is a linebacker to a defensive tackle convert who brings unique quickness and first step agility to defensive tackle position. Overall, he's likely lacks the build and strength to be a full-time starter. No, I don't know. Should hold up day 3 depth player. We could go that route. Though. All right, so I'm gonna keep that in my mind. So to Junior Tafuna, Taj Brooks, Texas Tech, and I'm gonna look at Dean Clark too, safety. So let me look at him real quick. So 1,512 yards, 5.3 per carry, 17 touchdowns, rushing grade 85.3, zone grade 77.9. Let me see something. Elusive 67.5. All right, 5'10", 230 pounds. Brooks brings a cerebral mentality to rushing, but in doing so lacks play speed, north to south urgency. He brings plus third down abilities that will make him an NFL roster option, but he must work on putting his foot in the ground and getting up the field faster. Okay. Let's look at Dean Clark. Let's look at Dean Clark. Safety, missed tackles, 10 tackles missed, not forced incomplete. Let's see. All right, so 6'1", 206 pounds. Clark lacks difference making, NFL explosiveness, and acceleration. Gosh, they started off with that. But he is experienced and versatile safety prospect who can be a valuable depth player as a strong safety and operate in the 2 high safety scheme. What are we doing here? We can go safety. It's one of these three. So Taj Brooks, Dean Clark, and Junior Tafuna. Y'all leave in the comments below. Let me know who y'all think we should get. Special team. Yeah, Tonka. We going. Oh, yeah, I got Tonka. Yeah, we went Tonka. Yeah, Tonka, I think it was a we got our guy Tonka. Now this is the last pick, man. This is a big deal. So I kind of want to double down on DT, but then again, I kind of want to get a safety because we need somebody in the safety room. We don't know what's going to happen in the safety room. And look, and I love Harrison Smith, man. I think Evans going to get a big payday. I don't think it's going to be. I don't know, man. We're going to see what happens. Phil Jackson just signed with us. We're going to see what happens. I think we might have to go safety here. Just a gut feeling, just because we need some more players in that plays that position on our roster, man. But we could go Taj Brooks, though. That would be a nice pickup. I don't know. We go on safety. Okay, Sanders. Sanders. What position is Sanders? I don't see him. What position is he? Sanders. Then we got Crawford say, but that's going far back though, bro. That's going far back. Elijah Clark safety. I don't know. Let me read the comments. Oh, Shiloh Sanders. Okay, Shiloh Sanders. All right, let's see if I can Shiloh Sanders. I don't know where Bull at, but Shiloh Sanders. Man, we going to the next page with Shiloh Sanders, brother, man. What position is he, bro? What position is he? So I could just put it. I'll just put it. What position? Oh, he's safety. My bad. You said safety. All right, you said safety. Okay, my bad. I didn't see that. All right, so safety. Let's look at the safety room. Safety. All right, so safety. Let's see. All right, let's see if he's even available. I don't know, bro. I think he might have got. Oh, right there, Shiloh Sanders, safety, Colorado. We going Shiloh Sanders? 68.3. I don't know. Hey, brother, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Deion's son, he's a safety. Are we going Shiloh? We going Shiloh Sanders? We gonna go. We gonna take a chance. We're gonna take a chance. Missed tackles 9. Let's see what they wrote. They ain't write nothing about him. 6 foot and 195. We're gonna just draft him. We're gonna just draft him. All right, y'all. They got him in the 7th round. We're going to draft him for my bull, for my homie. All right, y'all. This was one of the longest mock drafts, but it was a fun mock draft. And I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me on this live stream. So, look, we traded back. We traded our 24th pick for the 29th, the 79th, and a 206th pick. Right? So, with the 29th pick, we got Kelvin Banks Jr. They gave us an A-. Why isn't that an A+? How is that an A-? Look, I don't understand PFF because on the big board, they got him ranked number 20th prospect in this draft. We got him 29th overall pick. But you give me an A-. Can somebody explain to me how you give me an A- when the man on the big board, PFF big board, he's ranked number 20? I don't know. I don't understand it. But I think that was a great pick. That's an A+ in my books. Then we went R.J. Harvey, 79th pick overall, 3rd round. Then we traded back a couple of spots. We traded the 97th pick for the 99th pick and an additional 4th round pick, which I think that'd be great. If we can do that. That'd be awesome. All right, and then we drafted Jared Wilson, center. So we got our guard and we got our center. Then we went Zy Alexander for cornerback. And then we doubled down on guard and got Luke Kandra from Cincinnati. And then we went Tonka, defensive tackle, South Carolina. Y'all know that song? And then we went Shiloh Sanders, safety, Colorado. They gave us a B+. I think that's an A.